Have you ever sat alone and thought, maybe I have missed my chance? I should have started this tech thing years ago. Or AI is taking over. What is the point of learning to code? Like at this era, at this time and age, is there any point in learning to code? See, I used to drown myself in these exact thoughts, but let me be honest with you guys. When I actually started to code, I started 2019. That's like, I think 5 years ago. That was when I started to code, and 5 or 6 years ago. So sometimes I'll stop, sometimes I'll go back to learning to code, sometimes again I'll stop. This was because I was going to school. At that time, I was in the university and a lot of things were taking my time. So today I'll stop learning to go. Tomorrow I'll go back to learning to go. Sometimes in a whole year, I'll not like take my computer or I'll not take my laptop to do anything. So in another year, I'll go back to HTML and CSS. So at this point, now that I've graduated and I'm trying to figure out my life, I decided to like, okay, let me start focusing on learning to code. But right now, AI is taking over. Is it still necessary to code? Now, these doubts are very common and they silently stop so many brilliant people from starting their tech journey. I know I'm not the only one that is going through this phase or having this kind of thought. But here's what I've learned the very hard way. It is not about when you start. It is about starting at all, like you just starting. Now, instead of asking, is it too late to learn to code? You should be asking yourself, how long will I let fear make decisions for me? Because at this point, you considering AI coming to take over, you are trying to think about the impossible becoming possible, right? Now, I'm not saying AI taking over is not possible. It can actually be possible, but it is not there yet. I saw AI tools like ChatGPT solving coding problems in seconds. Like a lot of websites or a lot of apps can actually build app without coding. It made me ask myself, what's the point? What's the point? But honestly, after graduating, I felt this heavy pressure to have my entire life figured out. And coding didn't seem like it had a place in that picture because it was taking a longer time. There were a lot of controversy and all. But over time, I have realized something huge. Tech isn't a race, it is actually a toolbox. And if I pick up the right tool, I can still build the life that I want. Now, here is something that will actually blow your mind. The average age of people switching into tech is around 31 to 35. I actually made my research on that. And another thing is that some folks started their tech career at the age of 30, 40, and even 60. And they actually built real tech careers. The other day, a friend of mine posted a picture of a lady, like a grandmother. She's actually coding in C. At this era, this woman can do this. I told myself, no, it can't be me. I can do better. You understand? So while I was even doing my show, I found a lady. Her name is Wendy Zone. She is a mom at 38. She studied at Hack Bright Academy and today she works in security engineering at Lending Club. Like this is a mother who took her time to actually learn to code and she did so well. Another person I found out is Derek Langton, a former state trooper who binge watched MIT lectures and YouTube tutorials to learn iOS development. Like now, this particular person is a self-employed iOS developer and a startup director. When I saw these things, I'm like, I'm here complaining. Now, what do they have in common? They didn't let age or background or fear actually stop them. So, and I told myself, I'm not going to let any kind of fear of delay, fear of regret of not starting earlier, fear of AI taking over. I'm not going to let it, you know, sabotage my ability to learn to code. I know that AI is changing everything, but here's the truth. Just like calculators didn't replace mathematicians, AI will not replace developers. Let's be very simple. That's just the basic truth. AI is not going to replace developers. The only developers AI is going to replace are those who who refuse to know evolve. As tech is evolving, you as a developer, you are supposed to be evolving. So if you're learning to code right now, you are not late, you are actually ahead, because now AI is your learning partner and you get instant feedback. You build smarter, you learn smarter, you learn with tools older generation could not have before. You understand? So you have AI is like a tutor that will explain anything to you like you are a child. So learning to code isn't about becoming the next tech billionaire. It's not about becoming the next Elon Musk or the next Mark Zuckerberg. So we should actually remove that mindset. But learning to code is about solving real life problems. It is about turning ideas into products. It is about having career options. You can decide to freelance today, you can decide to get a remote job, you can decide to have a tech startup. You name it, anything. Now you're not just learning to code, you're learning to create your own future. Now, if you're asking, can I still do this? Can I still learn to code? 100% yes. But don't just sit there thinking about it. What you should do is that pick a beginner language, something easy, something that you can actually understand easily. HTML, CSS, JavaScript, or even Python. Use free tools like YouTube, Free Code Camp, W3 Schools. These are websites that offer free tutorials and free courses for you. Practice daily, even if it's 30 minutes. Even if it's 30 minutes a day, use it to practice, use it to study something. And also, do not learn alone. Find a community, okay? And if you do not have any community, you can comment community. I will plug you in with one. Start building simple projects before you move on to complex ones. Now, if you don't believe me or you feel like, it's already too late and there's nothing I can do, just go to Google and search, is it too late to learn to code? You will find stories that will blow your mind. Like, you will find stories that blow your mind. I'm not even joking here. Just do the research and see for yourself. So, it is not too late. It is not too late for you to learn to code. Not today, not for you, and not even close. Tech needs people like you with your age, your experience, and your unique background. So, if this message gave you the nudge that you needed, comment below what's been holding you back from starting your tech journey. And if you are ready but unsure where to begin, drop I want to start in the comments. I'll reach out to you and schedule a one-on-one career section with you. Anyways, if you watched this video to this point, thank you so much for staying to the end. Do well to like, do well to share with someone who might actually need this. Bye for now.